Hi everyone, my name is Bryce, aka Eva St. James DuPont. I'm a 41-year-old trans woman living here in Portland, Oregon. I wish I didn't have to make this video, but I felt the urgent need to kind of discuss something that's just a horrible, horrible tragedy and talk about the reasons why this is happening and why hate crimes against trans people are on the rise. This was 24-year-old Sam Nordquist, a transgender man from Minnesota, who was lured to New York last year. And unfortunately, Sam was the victim of a horrific crime, being tortured both physically and sexually. His body was found in a field in upstate New York on the 13th. This is the story.
The last time I talked to Sam was January 1st. It's heartbreaking. I'm devastated.
More than 3 months after 24-year-old Sam Nordquist went missing, New York State Police found him in a field on Thursday and discovered that he had previously suffered an extended period of physical torture. According to reports, Sam is a transgender man from Minnesota. His family claimed that he met 38-year-old Precious Arzuaga online last year, who convinced Sam to visit her in New York. On September 28th, Sam boarded a plane bound for New York State and planned to return within 2 weeks. However, he did not board the return flight, and his family tried various ways to contact him, but never received any response. Last month, the family contacted the New York police and requested that they search for him. When investigators went to the motel where Precious was staying, her son opened the door and claimed that Sam had never been there. On Thursday, the police went to the motel again to execute a search warrant related to Sam's disappearance case, uncovering a disturbing truth. According to a felony charge, Precious conspired with 4 others to restrict Sam's personal freedom, using various tools such as sticks, ropes, canes, belts, table legs, and brooms to physically and mentally abuse him for 2 months. Later, they transferred Sam and threw him in a field in an attempt to cover up his crimes. New York State Police Commissioner Kelly Swift stated at a press conference that this does not rule out the possibility of a hate crime. At present, 5 suspects are being held in Ontario County Prison without bail. All of this is too heartbreaking, and no one should suffer the hardships Sam has experienced. We express our deep condolences to his family.
So obviously we can blame this crime on the 5 individuals that took part in it, and I hope that they get the strictest punishment that they could possibly have. But we need to talk about this on a wider level, right? What's going on in our country right now is absolutely unacceptable. The crazy amount of transphobia and hatred and bigotry that's been perpetuated by our government, specifically our president, Trump, who has signed 6 executive orders into law. Even though they're being challenged in court, they're still there. And that's creating an environment that gives people the right and the permission to come forward and act out on this hatred and bigotry. It gives them a platform for their voices to be heard, their actions to be seen, and it's not okay. What Trump is doing is dehumanizing the trans population. We're people. We're people too, and we have every right under the Constitution, just like you. Our voices will not be muted. We will not stand down. But we need to recognize that this man, this orange man, as they like to say, in the Oval Office, is an awful transphobic person. Why is he transphobic? Why so much hate? Here's an idea. In 1996, Donald Trump had an affair with a post-operative trans woman who apparently broke his heart, because why else would he be so hateful? Right? Wake up, everyone. We have to stand up to this, because today it's immigrants, today it's trans people, tomorrow it's gay people, next day it's women, the next day it's African Americans, and so on and so forth. If we don't stop this now, it's going to get worse. And I just pray and hope that this death, this needless death that Sam Nordquist had, won't go in vain, and that his life and his legacy will live on, and we can change our country, because we can't have this. We cannot have this. Rest in peace, Sam.